Hi guys, today let's study about lines, straight lines. See, we study straight lines in many topics. We use straight lines at everywhere in geometry and many other places. So, there are many forms of lines. There are many forms in which we can represent a straight line. So, let's see those forms and let's understand deeply about it. Right? So, first, slope intercept form. So, slope intercept form. By now, you know about slope and all that, right? Of a line, what is slope of a line and all that. So, how we represent a line with slope and intercept form? So, we suppose we have given a straight line, right? We have given a straight line and we have given the y-intercept of that line, that is 0, c, and we have given slope and we have given slope, that is m. So now what is the equation of line? Right, y is equals to mx plus c. This equation, this form is used mainly in various fields, in various topics. This type of equation is used, so it is mostly used, right? So if what is, like suppose if the line passes through origin. So if the line, what is meant by if line passes through origin? So what will be the y-intercept? Y-intercept. So for passing through origin, so line passes through origin. So what will be the y-intercept? Right, 0. So y-intercept, that is c, is equals to 0. So the equation will be y is equals to mx. So always if a line passes through origin, the equation of line is y is equals to mx. Now let's see another form. So here we have equation in terms of one intercept, right? Now let's see two intercept form. So, two intercept form, right? Let's take an aligned coordinate axis where the x-axis, the line meets at a comma 0, and for y-axis it meets at 0 comma b. This is y-axis and this is x-axis, whereas this is origin, right? So, what will be the equation? Right, x by a plus y by b is equals to 1. Where a is x-intercept and b is y-intercept, right? So this is the second form of equation, right? Now in this equation y-intercept and slope will be given, whereas in this equation two intercepts will be given. So now let's move to third form, that is point slope form. So in this we have given, like, there is one line, and it is said that the line has slope m, and this line passes through some point P, x1 comma y1, right? So how will write the equation with these two given? So now let's take some point Q, x comma y. Generally, right? Generally we describe a point on that line as xy, right? So now what is slope? Right, y minus y1 by x minus x1, right? What is slope generally? That is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So whereas x2 y2 are x and y here, right? So if we cross multiply it, y minus y1 is equals to m of x minus x1. This is slope in point and this is equation of line in point and slope form, right? So now let's see another form, that is 2-point form. Right? 2-point form. Here, let's say a line T x1 y1 Q x2 y2. Generally, let's take R xy. So they have given a line passing through 2 points, that is P x1 y1 and Q x2 y2. So how to write line equation? So let's see. So in a line, any 2 points we see slope also, it will be same constant, right? So the slope of NPQ and slope of PR is always same, right? So slope of PQ is equals to slope of QR. Sorry, PR. Yeah, QR also you can take, PR also you can take, our wish. That is equals to NQR. Right? So now I will take only these two. Right? So what is NPQ? y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. That is equals to, right, PR. So y minus y1 by x minus x1. Right? So now y minus y1 is equals to, cross multiplying y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Right? So this is equation of line in 2-point form. So see, same way we can, if we write this and we compare NPQ and NQR, we can write it as y minus y2 is equals to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. So we can take, in place of this x1 and y1, we can take x2 y2 also, even though we will be getting the same equation, right? So how many forms we have seen? Slope intercept form, 2.2 intercept form, point is slope intercept form, and 2-point form, right? Now let's go move to the next one. So now, before going to further forms, let's see some important points we need to observe, right? So we have seen one point, that is, if a line passes through origin equation of line is y is equals to mx, right? Now, if a line makes equal intercepts on coordinate axis, that is, so let's take a line, it makes equal intercepts on coordinate axis. So it is 0, a and it is a, 0 and 0, a, right? So intercepts are same. So what will be the slope? See, so we can write it as in 2 intercept form, that is x by a plus y by a is equals to 1, right? So y by a is equals to minus x by a plus 1. So y is equals to minus a by a into x into a. So y is equals to minus x plus a, right? So m is always 1. what is it? For if a line makes equal intercepts, that this line can make it here also. So it is also, see, it is minus, it is also negative. So here also it will be making equal intercepts. So at that time also it is -1. So angle will be 135 degrees. Right? Right? Angle will be 135 degrees. So what we can write? If a line makes equal intercepts, if a line makes equal intercepts on both axes, then the slope m is equals to -1. Right? So now let's see another point. So suppose the line cuts x-axis and y-axis at equal distance. Like suppose it is a line, it cuts at equal distance, and suppose there is another line. No, wait. I will not do diagrams so that for easy understanding. So see, in this it makes equal intercepts. So what I have said, so line cuts at equal distance for x-axis and y-axis. So in this case it is equal intercepts, therefore m is -1. Equal intercepts. Right? Or it can cut like this. Right? It is also cutting the axis from origin at equal distance, but the sign is different. For intercepts we need to check sign also, whereas for distance we no need to check the sign. Right? Distance is always positive. So if this distance is equal, then we can say that, so observe this is of A, let it be, then it is also A. So what will be the coordinates here? Right, 0, A. Whereas coordinates here, right, -A, 0. So what will be the equation of line? Right, so x by A plus x by -a plus y by a is equals to 1. Right? So y by a is equals to, this will go to RHS, x by a plus 1. So y is equals to x plus c. Right? So therefore m is equals to always 1. Right? So overall what we can say, if a line cuts the axis at equal distances, then slope is either +1 or -1. So what we should write? I will write here. If a line cuts the x-axis and y-axis at equal distance, right? At equal distance. See, there it is equal intercepts, whereas it is equal distance. Distance does not need sign, so that's why it is here only -1, whereas here plus or -1. So if a line cuts the x-axis and y-axis at equal distance, then slope m is equals to plus or -1. Right? So these are some points you need to observe before going to the next. we have seen that if a line cuts if a line cuts the x-axis at equal, x and y-axis at equal distance, then slope is plus or minus 1. Right. And next another point. So, if a line is given and I need y-intercept, what shall I do? Right. So, for y-intercept, what will be the x value? 0. So if suppose some line equation is given and then I need y-intercept. For y-intercept, put x is equals to 0. Right? So in the line equation, they have given some line equation and you need y-intercept. What shall I do? Right, put x is equals to 0, then you will get y-intercept. Same way, similarly, for x-intercept, put y is equals to 0. Right? So now, let's see some problems and then let's move to the other forms. Now, let's understand this, let's solve this problem. Right? So, it is given that the perpendicular bisector of a line segment joining P 1, 4 and Q K, 3 has y-intercept is equals y-intercept minus 4. Then the possible value of K. Right? So, we have 2 points. Right? Let's take the 2 points. Let's take 2 points P, Q. P is right 1, 4 and Q, K, 3. So, perpendicular bisector of this line. Right? Perpendicular bisector of this line. So, this will be equal. Right? So, let it be N. So, perpendicular bisector passes through its midpoint. So, what are n coordinates? Right. 1 plus k by 2. 4 plus 3 by 2, that is 7 by 2. Right? So, we have got the midpoint coordinates. Now, what it said, the perpendicular bisector has y-intercept 4. So, I need to write the equation of perpendicular bisector. So, what shall I need for that? Right. I have point, I need slope. We don't know about slope, but we know the slope of P and Q. Right? We have 2 points, so we can find slope. So slope of PQ is equals to 4 minus 3 by 1 minus k. Right? That is 1 by 1 minus k. Right? This is slope of MPQ. So, let it be S. Correct? So, we know that slope multiplication of perpendiculars is slope of 2 perpendicular lines, multiplication of slope of 2 perpendicular lines is always minus 1. So, MPQ into MRS is equals to minus 1. Right? So, MPQ 1 by 1 minus k. MRS, I don't know. MRS is equals to minus 1. So, MRS is equals to k minus 1. So, now for RS, I have slope and 1 point. So, now we again write RS line equation. So, that is y minus, what is y1? 7 by 2. Let's write it here. Y minus 7 by 2 is equals to, what is slope? Right, k minus 1 into x minus 1 plus k by 2. Right? So, before solving totally, I will solve this and then convert into x by a plus y by b is equals to 1 to intercept form, and then we can get b. Right? No, it is a long process. We have just seen that if we want, this is a line equation, right? If we want y-intercept, what we will do? Right, put x is equals to 0. So, put x is equals to 0 for y-intercept. So y-intercept minus 7 by 2 is equals to k minus 1 into minus will be coming out k plus 1 by 2. Right? So now see, y-intercept minus 7 by 2 is equals to minus of k plus 1 into k minus 1, that is k square minus 1. K square minus 1 by 2. Right? So y-intercept is equals to 7 by 2 minus k square plus 1. So it will be going to 7 by 2 minus of k square minus 1 by 2. Right? So if we take LCM, 7 minus k square plus 1 by 2, that is equals to 8 minus k square by 2. Right? So now we have y-intercept is equals to 8 minus k square by 2. But in the question what they have given? Right, y-intercept is equals to 4 minus 4. So if I substitute 8 minus k square by 2 is equals to minus 4. So 8 minus k square is equals to minus 8. So k square is equals to 16. So k is equals to plus or minus 4. Right? So we have only one option, that is minus 4. So now we have understood why, like before when I have said that, like for y-intercept put x is equals to 0, here still you might be thinking that why we should keep all that, like we can convert the equation into two-intercept form, right? For that it will take process. That trick we can use here and we can solve it easily, right? So till now we have seen 4 forms of equation, 4 forms of line, and also some examples so that you can understand the concept. Next, afterwards, now we have seen different forms of line, different forms of equation of a line. So for further forms we will study in next lecture. Thank you.